You know who and you know what I do. This time I decided I would have a little throwback and I would replay a live stream that I did with my man Carlos Miller, where I was sipping, smoking, listening to my man Los, and just kind of I was elaborating on a lot of the things he said and just letting a lot of information just evacuate. So y'all enjoy this one because I went in on this. Check this out. Oh, and I want to give a big shout to my man, Mr. Dwayne Bowser, the Black Dot, because him and Malcolm on the Urban X podcast, when they dropped their videos that they hadn't dropped previously, that's what inspired this. So y'all enjoy because I'm going in on this. Check this out. Yo, peace. This your man Honorable October 9 from the Article Live Common Sense Analytics, Cincinnati's most critical thinker. Y'all know me. Be up surfing the internet, looking for things that are interesting, seeing what's on the minds of real life productions for this interview with Carlos Miller. Carlos Miller from 85 South. And listen, get it in. But Los is a lot deeper than people think he is, man. He going in on like conspiracies here, and this just goes to show that I think that by far the consensus is starting to more wake up than people truly realize. I think that, common sense, don't get me wrong, it's a bunch of nonsense out here, but I'm saying you see more people having deeper discussions. It's like folks that you don't even think would be as deep into things like, conspiracies or different sciences or, just different things that are outside of what's deemed as like normal conversation. And I'm gonna let y'all hear for yourself.
Oh shit. You conspiracy theorist? I know you are, nigga. I can hear it. In you. Give me your top 2 conspiracies of all time.
Oh, they definitely, the CIA definitely know how to do that mind control shit. They definitely can control outcomes with the radio waves and signals and shit like that.
Come on,
CIA runs the world.
Did you see that movie that's coming out about the fake moon landing?
That's real.
I know, I'm saying, but
But you know what? Just to pause right there. The fact they brought up the movie about the moon landing hoax. People like myself and others, we've been telling y'all this shit for years, man, that whole moon landing situation was fake because, and I'm not about to go all into it and shit like that, but I'll just say this. Y'all got to start looking from the eyes of somebody in 2024 where you got damn smartphones, you got laptops, you got desktops, you got tablets, you have Google, you got Windows, you know what I'm saying, all type of search engines and shit. You got like AI, you got all of that. And you're looking at this old ass foot like a B movie set, and they still trying to sell this shit to you as being an actuality, a reality that like these niggas went to the moon in a damn hair dryer with a popcorn damn machine. But we knew that shit was fake. It lost 17,500 files worth of like information on how to get back. How the hell can't you get back to the moon, but you can go to Mars? But you can send shit that's supposedly out at the edges of the Milky Way. Make that make sense? How you can't get back to the moon, but you could show me
feeds, live feeds, and all this other shit where you don't went to all these other planets, landed on different asteroids, all type of shit, further out than the moon. Play with your common sense if you want to.
But now they actually like whoa, they got moved.
Now, there's a lot of shit that I don't necessarily want to say is a conspiracy theory, but a lot of shit that I believe. Like, I believe motherfuckers definitely know how to time travel. I think.
You think it's real?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Nigga, think about it. These motherfuckers know how to do all that shit. All that shit. These bitches already building houses on Mars and shit. If they tip.
Now, I'll tell you this. I told y'all, as far as like my views on time, our restriction is just the fact that our perception has us because of how we're trapped. This Chronos-induced system, how we're trapped in this linear motion of time. I've heard people even say this when they take like a DMT, you know, this simulation, as we like to call it, this matrix. Time is viewed on a linear scale. Once you learn how to escape this linear scale, you'll be able to do more. You'll be able to get places faster. And when I say get places faster, meaning you'll be able to accomplish tasks a lot faster, like facts. Now, what he's talking about is how you don't even, like, you could be having just a regular conversation like this. I'm willing to bet that once I finish this stream, once I finish this, talked about, is going to be somewhere in my search engine on my phone. It's going to be in there somewhere. It'll be, I'll have something in my search engine on my phone, you know, pertaining to this very conversation. That's because these devices, as I told y'all, these devices on 24 hours a day. This is why the other companies, remember, you used to be able to like take carry out of your cell phone. Now you can't do that shit no more. They barely even offer cell phones. They have what they call ELM. I believe it's like ELM. It's basically like, you know, real low frequencies and, you know, megahertz, where when you know 12 gig, 1024, 1 terabyte, you know what I'm saying, all that type of shit. Basically every single phone you have had on it. That's just facts. It has more than a terabyte on it. What they do is they limit your chip to 64, 512, 128, whatever. They limit the chip to what the same basic memory card chip in there, but you get limited depending on what you're willing to like pay for. But I only found this information out because I'm a nerd and I know a lot of techie ass people, and they tell me shit, and I got to show me how basically he took a 64 gig phone and turned it into like a 512. And he said he could even expand a phone out further because all they basically do is they lock down how much on this same particular strip. They say that we're only operating off of like 2 to maybe 3% of our actual DNA, which means that you have 97 to 98% that doesn't become activated until dead. But y'all know I'm long-winded.
All that shit is real, bro. I don't know. Be careful.
Yeah.
You can't just be out here saying that shit. Shit out here that we really gonna have to start looking more into.
Do you think it's a nigga to fuck the clone?
Huh?
Do you think it's possible that a nigga in this world has fucked the clone?
Has fucked the clone?
Yeah, like it's like there's women that are just straight up clones.
You mean just women? It's a lot of motherfuckers who is clones.
Now you start. Let me finish a point from the last point about the memory card thing. The reason I brought up the whole memory card situation, and it's all one basic card, and they just limit it as to what you can get upon what you pay for. Meaning, when I told you that it's like every battery, the reason they keep these batteries inside of our devices is because those batteries never completely go out for a long ass time. Even when your battery is saying 0, and it won't, as iPhones snap photos every 5 seconds. There's another photo. There's another photo. If you have an iPhone, your iPhone is snapping a picture every 5 seconds. Why? Where's this picture going? It's not being saved into your phone. I was just watching a commercial where it's like, we used to just be able to buy ad space right here online, you know, to where it's like I'll be watching the video and then it's like it'll cut in a prior or post. But now you could be watching TV, you might be watching your favorite movie on Tubi, might be watching something on, like you're saying, BT, Spectrum, whatever. And you might just mess around and see one of my advertisements come through. Plug. Because now you can buy ad space on television. Why? Because it's not even television no more. It's now streaming. You stream from your laptops, you stream from your desktops, you don't even buy sets anymore. You haven't bought a TV in probably about 20 years, and you haven't paid attention. You've been buying monitors. They'll call them smart TVs, they'll call them so and so, but when you actually search them, what you watch, you're watching a monitor. It's just a big ass computer monitor. If you got a big ass 85-inch screen TV, you got a big ass 85 computer monitor. You know, like I said, you stream computer shit off of your monitor like this. So it's only right that they start putting advertising onto what people are watching every day. So they switched over TVs while you wasn't even paying attention. Ain't too many of y'all still got them big ass fat back motherfucking big ass TVs no more. They ain't flat screen because it's all monitors. And all monitors go both ways. Pause. No, but meaning, as you're looking into the monitor, somebody can be viewing camera attachment nor microphone. Man, listen, let me stop.
A lot of people who was artificially inseminated, you don't even know it. Like they do that. There's a lot of that shit going on, bro. There's a lot of that shit. I think they got certain people that they gonna keep cloning for generations. They don't got none of Shaq DNA, put Serena. You know how many motherfuckers out here look exactly like Michael Jackson with no surgery?
Okay, hold up. I'm so glad he brought that up because I posted a couple reels about cloning in the beginning, and then I started posting reels about doppelgangers. Doppelgangers are basically people who look just like other people. I mean, they don't have to be the same race. It's folks that are a completely different race that look exactly like somebody else, which plays into exactly what Los is talking about when we're talking about cloning and we're talking about reincarnation or shit. Like, I don't even want to say reincarnation. That's something completely different. Let's just deal with this whole replication and cloning thing. I'm gonna make it short. Sometimes you at the doctor, they draw blood 2-3 times. Like, why the hell they keep drawing all this blood? Where's all this blood going? What are y'all doing with it when you finish? Blood has your genetic code in it. Blood has your life force in it, so to speak. If they're constantly taking samples of it, what are they doing with it? And then I say this, some other waters. What do you think happens to all of these aborted fetuses? Why you got all these rappers promoting Planned Parenthood? Why you got all these rappers promoting Planned Parenthood? These dead babies stacking up. What you think they doing with those? I'm gonna leave it alone for now. Go ahead, Los.
How you can? They can do all that shit, bro. They can clone your voice. They got artificial intelligence. All that shit is real. You ain't never seen.
Hold up. Like he said, you ain't never seen doppelgangers. You ain't never seen nobody who looked just like somebody else. Like, you know, I'm in Cincinnati. I could go all the way to Texas. I might be in Texas and run into somebody, or I might be in like Atlanta, might be in Memphis, might be in like Virginia, might be in Chicago, might be in damn LA, Sacramento. Come on, we've all had this happen to us. We've all had this happen to us. You're somewhere completely different, or you're watching something on television and you see somebody who looks damn near exactly like somebody you know in real life. Like, I was in Gatlinburg and I saw somebody who looked like somebody I knew here in Cincinnati. If you follow me on Facebook, thank you for the then you and it then. But yo, I'm gonna let Los go ahead and do this again, and we'll talk in a second.
In the Dallas, I ain't never seen this many sets of twins in my Dallas.
Hey, hold up. Check it out. Los said when he came to Dallas, he ain't never seen so many sets of twins in his life. Y'all think about that. Think about that. Now, listen. Before you start saying somebody crazy shit and stuff like that, shit comes from. I think it starts to, with all of these samples and shit, I think genetic codes are being influenced. Like some of these samples, I think they're marking codes in the blood and they're putting it into, listen, man, this whole cloning situation, I think I know exactly how this cloning thing could really play out and people could really grasp it and not feel like, oh man, that sound crazy. Like this is what it's about. It's about taking those questions on things that so-and-so, like we got put in this whole time frame of like, if you're not asking questions or you're not talking about what somebody else is talking about in the same, if you're not going about it the same way, then you're asking stupid questions. And I don't think that's so. I think the fact that you see a different angle to it and can ask a different question shows consciousness. It shows consciousness, and it shows to me a level of like intellect that may be hidden that the person hasn't even really tapped into yet, but the other person may be just because they follow the mainstream flow consensus of what everybody else says, then they looking at it like, oh well, you know, he sounds like he's thought about what the fuck you said and he sees something else. So he's going to ask something else from a different perspective, and it should be respected.
Yo, we gonna follow up with the second installment right behind this. So yo, let me know how you feel about the things that I said in this first live stream. I just wanted to hit y'all with a little throwback inspired by my man, Mr. Dwayne Bowser, the Black Dot. So yo, hit this one up. Let me know what you think, and I'll hit you with part 2 in a second. Art of Thinking Out Loud. Y'all already know Cincinnati's most controversial critical thinker. See y'all for part 2.